Okay, the downstream result. Similar to the upstream, it gives you the downstream frequencies. And right here, this is an X1 DVR or an X1 box. I don't know if it's a DVR or not, but this is an X1 box. And this is the downstream result. Basically, it tells you if the qualms are good to go. It tells you which one is the problem if it's failing. Here's the receive level, downstream receive, -6. This one's at a 0, so I don't know what's going on with that. Then it also gives you your signal to noise, 36, 35, that's not bad. 20 is a problem. That's not good. 37, 36, they're okay. So it looks like one QAM here is failing. The registration state, similar to the upstream registration state should always be number 4. Looks like on the downstream, the registration should always be 1 up. 2 down is not good. Anything other than 1, you're not bonding. And we just looked at that. It's not bonding properly. So this one, like on that example, the escalator is not working right. Looks like we have a signal noise issue here going on. It's telling you partial registration state. It is either less than or greater than 1. It should always be 1. It's not 1. That means it's not bonding properly. If there was a problem in Watchtower that the XOC was working on, and they had a job ticket number, you could have an override over here. It could say pass with overrides. But the downstream it's basically it's pretty simple. It's really important though to know what you're looking at, and we explained that earlier with the frequency allocation chart. When you look here, this device is not these devices are not looking at as much of the data spectrum. These are your channels. These are your downstream MPEG channels. These are your TV channels. So the XB3 modem, it looks at all the data channels. Where your X1 device, your X1 DOCSIS device, doesn't always look at all the data channels. So it's possible, like we explained earlier, it's possible for this one to be passing where this one's failing. It's just important to know what it's looking at. So if I go over back to the downstream, I can see that this is about 8 QAMs, and this is probably an X1 box DVR or an XG2, whereas this list would be a lot longer if it was an XB3 or a modem. You'd be looking at more QAMs here. Some of the older Dories and some of the older modems don't look at all the QAMs either. So it's just important to know what they're looking at. You can go into the GUI of the device itself or pull up PHT, and it'll tell you exactly what it's looking at. And that is your downstream result.